Did you know that you can automate review requests with HighLevel? We can do this really simply with just one automation and using one of our pipelines. This is going to allow us to send review requests via SMS and email to custom review links, which we'll talk about that in a second, depending on whether or not someone is a customer. We can even add wait timers, so that way maybe 30 days after they've been a customer, it sends them the review link. And there's a lot of really cool things that we can do with reputation management using HighLevel in order to optimize our review process. Let me show you how it works. Let's use this pipeline as an example. We have a demo opportunity within the prospect stage, and we have two other stages, lead and customer. We don't want to send a review request when they're a lead, but we do want to send it whenever they're a customer. And we can automate them moving throughout this process with a few different automations. Or if we want to, we can just move them manually. But what's going to happen whenever we put them in the customer stage? Well, we want it to send them a review link. So we can do this with an automation. So if we go to automations, we can create a new one. And within our automation, all we need to do is add a trigger for opportunity, stage changed. We can use this with a lot of the different opportunity triggers, but we're going to use pipeline stage changed, add the filters for the pipeline itself, and then select the pipeline stage as customer. So whenever somebody becomes a customer in this demo pipeline, then we're going to activate this trigger of send review request. Now, once we're here, we can select the review type via SMS or email or WhatsApp. We're going to select SMS. And if you want to send it via multiple channels, you can just create a SMS channel. You can just create an SMS action, an email action, and a WhatsApp action independently. Here we have our override view link. This is useful if you have review links for specific staff members, but for us, we're just going to select no override. And then in order to configure this review request, we can click reputation settings. Now, this is going to take us over to this screen where we can manage our review link. So first thing, make sure that you have, and this is going to take us over to our review settings page where we can go to review link and add our custom link. Now with this, you can either create a feedback form on your website that you're sending people to as your review page, or you can just input your Google My Business page here. So once you've got that, then we're going to configure our SMS and email review requests, as well as our WhatsApp review requests. So these are the three actions from our workflow that we are messing with. So we want to configure these. We can either add an image, or we can just use this. So rather than saying thanks for visiting, we'll say thanks for signing up because they're a customer now. And then this will use our review link that we just set up earlier. We can also add more custom fields like their name and such if we really want to. Then we can save this action and we can do the same thing for our email review requests using email templates. And then we can also do the same thing for WhatsApp review requests with WhatsApp templates. So now that we've got those set up, we're going to go back to our workflow. We can select our SMS action, turn this to publish. So now whenever somebody moves to that pipeline stage, they will be sent a review request. So whenever we're ready to send our review requests, so just like that, we can now move our opportunity over to customer, and this will automatically fire off an SMS to our phone with our review request, which is really cool. As a bonus, here's a couple of best practices for review requests within HighLevel. First of all, make sure that you're sending your positive customers to your Google My Business review link. There is a specific link that you can create. If you have questions about it, simply leave a comment, or you can search up on Google review link creation. This is the link that I'm talking about. It's search.google.com/local/write review, and then you include your place ID here. You can go ahead and screenshot this if you want. And if you want to find your place ID, just go to Google and look up place ID tool and you'll be able to find it. But then using this will hyperlink you over to your Google My Business page and then automatically pop up a window for people to leave a review. One more piece of best practices is I would recommend you implement a feedback form in between the review process. So rather than sending people directly to that Google link, send them to a website page on your domain that has a form asking them how satisfied they are with your services. And then if they say they're very satisfied, go ahead and send them to Google. And if they're not, then you can implement a feedback form to redirect them to instead. This will make sure that you're getting the best reviews and most high quality customers to Google, and that you're getting as much feedback to help serve your customers better through that feedback form. That's going to be about it. If you have any other questions about boosting your reputation online using HighLevel, feel free to refer to the rest of the blog, and thank you for watching.